What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Today I'm giving an update on the George Floyd murder update and the protests that have been going on worldwide and also around my city update. First, let me get into the George Floyd murder update. First, I want to give a moment of silence, a 9-minute of silence for George Floyd, you know. Well, not a 9-minute, like 30-second moment of silence for George Floyd, man. May he rest in peace, man. May justice be served for his tragedy that happened. I want to start by saying, you know, it's really amazing how all this coming together, man. You know, I want to start the first update I want to give is that the other 3 officers was charged with aiding and abetting in murder. That's a good thing. And the officer that was charged with 3rd-degree murder is now the charge has been upgraded to a 2nd-degree murder case. 2nd-degree murder. So that could be something good that's about to happen. It could be something bad, because you know, as we've seen in other cases where a cop killed an innocent black man or black person, they charges have been dropped. They've been acquitted of all charges. So you know, I'm dying and praying that this play out right. You know what I mean? Because all the footage showed they are guilty, but we need a jury and a judge to feel the same way. That's the most important thing, you know. So all 4 officers was charged. I don't know. I'm still questioning why all 4 officers was not charged with 2nd-degree murder, because they all played a part in killing him and killing George Floyd. All 4 officers had their hands on George Floyd's body some kind of way, with him having handcuffs on. You know what I mean? So therefore, all 4 charges, aiding, abetting in a murder, mean you should be charged. I mean, it's just common sense. If me, as I said in previous video, if me and 3 of my homeboys do a home invasion or rob a store, and 2 of us get killed or 1 of us get killed, everybody's gonna get charged with that murder. So therefore, in this way, it should be the same thing. Either they're cops, regardless of cops or not, they should still be charged the same way, in my opinion. In my opinion. But you know, every state has their own laws. This happened in Minneapolis. I live in Florida, you know. So that's up there and that. So everybody pray that these protests that's been going on nationwide really make a difference, really get heard, really get seen by who they get seen by. And pray that God allow the judge and the jury to convict all 4 of the officers in 2nd-degree murder. That's my prayer. That's my prayer, me personally. His daughter deserves that much. This whole tragedy deserves justice. Let this be the first tragedy of a situation where a cop killed an innocent person, really get found guilty and go do time behind it. You know, that's in my opinion. Second, I want to give an update on is that, you know, his funeral service is going. They having 3 memorials. One in the state he was born in was a part of North Carolina. Another one in Houston, Texas. And another one in Minneapolis. You know, so he getting 3 home services, which is really important, you know, really important. So that means he was well welcome and known in 3 different states. You know what I mean? So that really stands for something. And the memorial in Minneapolis where he was killed at by these 4 officers. I'm not gonna say 3, by these 4 officers. Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, Kevin Hart, Alvin Sharp, Reverend Al Sharp, Jesse Jackson, and Martin Luther King III all showed up. Reverend Al Sharpton gave a speech, you know what I mean, and whatnot. It's just amazing that all the support is coming in for this tragedy, man. It's just amazing. It is amazing, man. It's very amazing to see people come together like this, you know. Kanye West donated money, $2 million to help those families out. George Floyd, everybody that killed Breonna, whatever her last name was, I can't remember the last name, and the guy was killed in Georgia, the jogger that was killed, you know, donated money and paying for George Floyd's daughter to go to college. You know what I mean? When she goes, so that's a good thing. That's an all over good thing. You know, I just wish it didn't take all this for that to happen. You know what I mean? I just wish that it didn't take all this for that to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he did all that, but you know, it's good to see after all that Kanye might not be crazy as the world think he is. You know what I mean? You know, because he's doing a good deed here and there. You know, but it's hopefully I'm praying it's all for the heart, from the heart. You know, people saying a lot of people is clout chasing right now. I just hope that everybody not doing it for clout chasing. You know what I mean? I just hope artists not doing it for self gain. You know what I mean? So that's where that stands. You know, it's it's still just tragic, man. It's still hard to process and everything. You know, it's very still hard to process, but you know, but it'll get processed. You know, to give an update on the it was so much I had to say. All my notes and everything got deleted when I turned the power off on my Android phone. Nothing got saved, so you know, and I deleted all the newspaper articles, all the Google articles that I had saved to the Android. You know, the protesters, man, I'm very pleased with the outcome. Let me phrase that. The peaceful protest, I am very pleased with the results. I am very pleased. Shout out to all the law enforcement in my area, because they've been very peaceful. You know, I follow a few of the protests, you know, and before I get into that, I want everyone to take away from my video what the media not gonna show, what the news not gonna show. Because a lot of the two protests that I did record, I think all together between the two videos like 15 minutes in 2 days. I want you to see that we kneeling down in front of the police. That women's out there crying, begging the officers just surrounding us to kneel down too. And they wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, they wouldn't do it. You know, and how the female reacted to that. They was crying. You know, that there was protesters out there that were giving out bottles of water for people that were hydrated. You know, there were people out there that was also protests out there with hand sanitizer, trying to follow the COVID-19 pandemic. You know, how the news reporter in my Facebook Live that I did with my phone ran out of storage, in my Facebook Live, I got the news reporter sitting in her vehicle typing on the computer while we all surrounded her car, talking trash, protesting in front of the police. You know what I mean? She barely looked up. I had the Facebook Live on her car for at least a couple of minutes, at least 5 minutes. And the whole time, she just there typing on her computer and worried about what's going on, when she could have been getting a lot of details doing while we was all standing still. You know, I want you to see that in my footage that as I'm getting up close, because I was going from the beginning of the march to the middle to the end. Catch a lot of the shirts, what the shirts say, what the protesters had on their shirts, what the protesters had on their signs, what they were shouting, which was, what's his name? George Floyd. What's her name? I can't know me saying their name, saying F the police, F the racist police, all kind of thing they were shouting out. That's what I wanted to show in my footage. You know what I mean? Show something different. Everyone marching, even when we found out that there was violent people among us that had rocks and everything on them. When the call came through, that when the protest stopped, and the guy got on last week, hey, if anybody among us with rocks, please leave now. This is a peaceful protest. We're not here to be violent. We're not here to cause problems. If you're not on the same, please leave now. You know what I mean? We even had one guy out there that was getting real close to the police. I mean, real close, saying F the police in their face, shooting the bird in their face. But another protester had to stay with him to make sure that particular protest didn't get too close. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a lot going on out there. If you look at my video, you'll see a lot of this going on throughout the video as I'm walking and following the crowd and doing my protest as well. You know, I also want to give a shout out to the Orange County Police Department, to the Orange County Sheriffs. You know, they stayed with us. They stayed with us. When we took off, 10 officers took off ahead of us, got to that intersection, made a line of bicycle cops on the left and the right side. All we need to do was go backwards or go forward. And where we go forward, that's another 50 feet ahead, there's a SWAT cars, you know what I mean, with their lights on, stopping traffic every way so we can go about our business. They follow us from the, let me see, One protest, we was in front of the Orange County Courthouse. The second protest was in front of Lake Eola. They followed all the way up to downtown Orlando, where the clubs and bars were. That's where people was. Police had traffic stop. You know, people were making their motorcycles roar, as in showing support for it. People blowing their horn in support. You know what I mean? So much was going on in these protests for support that the news outlet was not catching on camera. You know what I mean? That's why I was happy to be out there with my phone ready to get this footage. You know, on top of that, they followed around downtown Orlando. We ended up in front of the around the Amway, coming up that area. Even people coming out their businesses with their cameras saying the same thing. You know, showing support. Even people in their apartment complex coming on their balcony, hanging their blankets and towels and carpets that said Black Lives Matter. It was very supportive. It was amazing. The support was very amazing. You know what I mean? Everywhere we went, we took a kneel, saying that I Can't Breathe. What's his name? Floyd, saying the female Breonna Taylor. You know what I mean? I mean, every part of the crowd, every part of the protest, someone was doing that. Whether the beginning, the middle, or the back. Even when we stood still saying it. You know what I mean? Still giving a speech. Everybody kneeling down in the road. You know what I mean? Asking the police to do the same thing, take a kneel with it, but nobody here in Orlando would take the time to take a kneel with us. You know, it ended at the police station. That's why I stopped following. But even there, it was still a peaceful protest. You know what I mean? I want to shout all law enforcement out for that. You know, I want to thank everyone that came out and supported and was part of the protest to keep it peaceful. Shout them out for that, man. Because, you know, as you can see, it wasn't just everybody out there that was black. It was black, white, Puerto Rican, you know what I mean? College students that most of them probably wasn't even from Orlando. But nobody, this situation, it has been a repeated process, came out to show support and protest as well, you know? Then to get into the violent protest, like, wow, you know, me, I first got a taste of it on a Facebook Live. I was at work one night. I think this was last Friday night. I was at work and watching a Facebook live stream, and one guy was recording, and I guess his homeboy, someone that was standing next to him in front of the Orlando police station, was saying, I'm waiting on someone to throw a rock. So because once they throw a rock, I'm going to throw a rock. He was waiting on somebody to set it off. And I went in the comment like, why wouldn't somebody else set it off? Why you want to set it off? So that's when I realized, like everybody was saying on Facebook, this was a big monkey see, monkey do. So that's when I got understanding there was a big monkey see, monkey do situation. People seeing other protesters vandalizing and destroying things and looting and whatnot. That's made others want to do the same thing, you know. And here in Orlando, we didn't have a lot of, the worst that happened here was a very fancy mall area. The protesters showed up, from my understanding of what my coworkers told me at Krispy Kreme, but not the store that I work at, another Krispy Kreme that was vandalized. She told us the next day that they watched the crowd form around the Millennium Mall, but when they seen all the police, all the cop cars and whatnot in front of the Millennium Mall, they turned to the right and came directly at the businesses right there, which was a Krispy Kreme, a container store, what was that other restaurant? I forgot the name of the other restaurant. It's like 4 businesses right there got destroyed. They just ambushed, ran at them. All the workers in Krispy Kreme ran to the manager office while one manager stood there recording everything. Just went to smashing the windows. Nobody came into the store, but they smashed all the windows on the Krispy Kreme, the Wendy's, the Panda Express, the Container store. I don't know what that is, but it's a store called The Container. You know what I mean? They just went to crashing things, destroying things, with something I feel was uncalled for. I know everybody mad about the continued police death, killing innocent people, black people, you know, but this is not the way to go about expressing that anger. I know everybody got a lot of anger built up in them for all the pandemic, everything going up with the coronavirus. A lot of people is locked down, the curfew get out of hand. You know, I understand that, all that frustration and stress is built up, but that is not the way to release it. You know what I'm saying? That is not the right way to release it. Because what did they gain? What did they gain? They got Americans on the curfew again. Now, Orlando's back on the 10 o'clock curfew. So that means now, instead of me working till 11 p.m. every day, I'm getting off now to 9. So that's 2 hours a day I'm losing. Out of 3 to 4 shifts a week, I'm losing 2 hours every day. Just get off at 9 o'clock. So that's what? 3 shifts a week, that's 6. 4 shifts a week, that's 8 hours a week I'm losing. Because why? Because some gotta have some spoiled apples in the process that wants to destroy things. That wanted to go vandalizing and looting. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's not getting there, but put you in a worse situation. Then you got the protesters that want to protest on one of the busiest highways in Orlando, Florida, the 508 highway, where every car coming by 60 miles an hour and higher. And 9 times out of 10, most of those passengers, pedestrians in those cars are on the cell phone. I know because I used to work on that highway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to go on that, your protesters want to go on that highway and protest when the police ask y'all to bag out, please leave, you're in danger right now. This is a busy intersection. Go. They standing there looking stupid like they lost, like a bunch of pipers. Well, what do we do? And nobody leaves till when? Till the police start doing tear gas, smoke gas. And everybody want to scream and run like they scared for their life. You know, nobody gonna feel guilty for you. They asked you to leave the highway. You refuse to exit the highway. That's what comes with it. You know, then a couple days ago, they did it again on the I-4. On the I-4 trying to protest. Why would you go on the highway trying to protest? What is that gonna achieve? What is that gonna achieve? You get hit by a car? Well, I got hit by a car in the middle of a protest, okay? You're just gonna be road kid on the side of the road. Somebody like me gonna come out with a shovel, scrape you up, throw it in the back of the truck, and keep on going. You know? And in that situation, the same thing all over again at the 508. Nobody left until when? Until the police came and started throwing tear gas again. Why do it have to lead to a negative reaction to get everyone to respond? You got to use common sense in these situations, man. You know? All the other vandalizing and looting going on nationwide, that's crazy. That's pointless. That's pointless. That's pointless. You know what I mean? That's pointless. You know, all the looting and whatnot going in front of the White House. You know, as they asked for Trump to resign, he had to go in hiding. Yes, Trump had to go in hiding. I like that, Trump. I like that. They had to shut down, to lock down the White House. I like that, Trump. I mean, Trump probably was a little scared. You know, he probably won't never admit it. But yeah, Trump, bad boy Trump was a little scared. You know, I like that. Yeah, that put a smile on my face. You know, that put a smile on my face. Knowing America had him a little scared. The people of D.C. had him a little scared. That put a smile on my face, you know. But, it's also been said that the police said they were burnt down in Minneapolis, that a cop did it. So my question now is, are they going to arrest this cop and charge him for that, or is he just going to get away with it? You know? Because if he get away with it, I mean, everybody that I got on camera doing all this vandalism and looting, they should get away with it as well. You know, they should be able to get away with it as well. So that's my update, everything that's going on. Shout out to everybody being supportive through this time. You know, just stay prayed up for these results. Stay prayed up for positive results, because we really do need the positive results. Let this be that change. Let it push it off the meter for change. How every state getting into these protests and vandalizing, looting things. Let this be the cases that take place and say, hey, it's gonna bring change right here. You know, it's gonna bring change. Because America, you see, all the ones in power, you see, we're fed up now. Not just blacks, everybody fed up. America's fed up with police getting away with murder every day. Every time you turn around, our police getting away with murder. Yeah, they're gonna die down over time, but again, we're seeing popular continuously in some everywhere in America. You know, so as I always say, all these killings is on the ones high in power hand, because y'all had the power to change things and you're not doing nothing to change it. You know, I'm gonna say it again. All these murders are on the ones in hands that's in power, because you have the power to change this, but you're not doing nothing to change it. It's time to readvise all American laws. It's time to readvise all American laws. It's time to upgrade all police training. This is not the old days no more. We in 2020. It is time to upgrade all law enforcement training with dealing with people. It is time. It is well overdue. And until I believe those will be the two first start of change, updating all the police law enforcement training and changing the laws. Changing laws. When these cops kill innocent people, they should be charged as a criminal, as a regular citizen. It's on the right. You know, it's on the right. These are my thoughts, how I feel about everything that's going on. You know, and that's just that. I want to send my prayers out to George Floyd and Breonna Taylor family and everybody else for centuries. Everybody for centuries now, everybody that been killed by police since the Jesse Jackson, since the Rodney King situation when I was a kid, up until this very morning. I want to send my condolences out to all y'all family, all y'all in prayer. Keep y'all in my prayers, and I pray that if justice comes from these tragedies, I pray all y'all feel relieved. You know what I mean? Just like they try to do OJ. OJ did his time for the murders of the women, and then he done broke the law again. They know they are always in court too, because they feel like they didn't get justice. Well, I feel, hey, vice versa in this situation. Everybody that lost their child or lost someone to innocent, everyone that lost someone innocent to the hands of the police, if justice comes this way, I hope all y'all feel relieved. I really do. Those are my words from my mouth only. You know, so if you like this video, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share. Tell me your thought, how you feel about it in the comments. I give you a shout out in my shout out video the last Sunday in June. Also, if you don't like this video, take the time to go through my mini playlist and find a video that you like. If you like it, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And also, you know, if you ain't got nothing positive to say, please don't send it all. If you're not supportive of this movement, please don't comment in my comment, because we'll be ignored by all means necessary.